Hey everyone, it's Alex with Lover Fighter Writer, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create scripts for short videos using Jarvis.ai. So if you're not familiar with Jarvis, Jarvis is an AI copywriting tool. It's the one that I use the most, and if you want to get a free trial for it, then my link is in the description. And I originally titled this recipe that we're working with here, I originally titled this how to create scripts for YouTube Shorts, because that's what I use it for. But you can actually just use this to create a script for any kind of short video, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, anything like that. So let's run it and let's get into it. So first thing is write a list of YouTube video ideas for topic. So we're going to put a topic in here. I'm just going to use copywriting. So that's something that I create content around. And I'm going to use a boss mode command, which is Control Enter, or you can use Control Shift Enter, and then it won't consume the line that is the command. So we've got how to write a catchy headline, how to create an attention-grabbing introduction, the power of word choice, creating descriptions that sell, and making effective calls to action. I like the first one, so we're going to go with that. How to create a catchy headline is now our headline. And the next step is write a PAS, which is problem, agitate, solve. It's a copywriting formula introducing the above title. So you could just write an introduction based on the above title. But I like to use copywriting formulas for my introductions because it's a good way of hooking the reader, or in this case, the watcher, since it's a script. And I really like the problem, agitate, solve formula, so I use that one a lot. But you could use AIDA here. You could use BAB, which is before after bridge. You can substitute any copywriting formula you want right here, but I'm just going to use PAS. So we will do Control Enter again to get this one going. And we have problem. You want to write a catchy headline, but you're not sure how. Agitate. It's hard to come up with something that will grab people's attention and make them want to read your article. Solution. We've got the solution for you. This guide is full of tips. Okay, so I like most of this. I'm just going to edit it down a little bit. So get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of this weird salesy line. This guide is, I'm going to say this video. And I'm going to say contains three tips on how to write headlines that get clicks. You'll learn about what makes a good headline, why it matters, and how to craft one yourself in minutes. Okay, so we've got that. Now we have write a list of 3 steps for accomplishing title. So you might have to modify this one a little bit more than just changing out this. Since this is not one that really works here, we're going to have to remove all of this, just accomplishing title. So write a list of 3 tips for writing a catchy headline. And this time I'll do Control Shift Enter. And so you can see it doesn't consume the line. It stays there in case I need to use it again. And now we've got what makes a good headline, why your headline matters, and how to write catchy headlines. I don't like those. So maybe we don't want to call them steps. Maybe we want to change this up a little bit and call them tips. Write a list of 3 tips for writing a oops, I misspelled that. That might have had some effect on the output. Okay, so let's try that again. I'm going to do Control Shift Enter again. Keep it short, use numbers or symbols if you can, make it emotional. Okay, that's good. So we will use these as our 3 subheadings, 3 main subtopics here. And then the next command is expand the above step with a short paragraph. So we're going to put this here, and we're just going to change step to tip again. And we're going to try this. Sometimes it works better if you just use the normal compose, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. All right, it wrote a lot. That's the problem with boss mode sometimes, is that you can't control the output length. Maybe I should actually mention that in the group. Maybe they would make it possible to do so. Okay, but this is on topic, I think. Catchy headline is one that people will find interesting and want to read. It's important because the headline is what people see first, so it should grab their attention enough to make them click on it. It doesn't really talk about that. So the other way that we can do this is if you try, I mean, we could try it a few more times, but if you use boss mode, if you use the boss mode command and it's not working, you can just use the normal Control J. So I'm going to go to short on output length, and then I'm going to hit compose right underneath of that subheading, and it's going to write a little piece on that. A lot of people write really long headlines that go on for several sentences, yet neglect to add any sort of hook or just let it continue. Do not make this mistake. Write short, catchy headlines that are easy for people to skim through and share on social. I'm just going to add the word media because that's probably where it's going. And now we will move on to the next one, which is use numbers or symbols if you can. And rather than using boss mode, I'm just going to use compose because that's working a little bit better for me lately. So maybe I will, maybe I will modify that in the recipe, add that as a note that you can use Control J instead. So people love symbols and numbers. Numbers are an excellent way to quickly convey the benefits of your article. If you're writing about how to eat, all right, that's good enough. You need to keep these really short because like if I'm doing this, then it's for a YouTube short, so it needs to be under 60 seconds. And make it emotional. And I'm just going to hit compose again. People respond to people respond emotionally to headlines. If you want to compel people to click through and read your article, tap into their emotions. Wow, you're doing horrible with your spacing here, Jarvis. Make them laugh, make them sad, or make them hungry. Okay, that's interesting. We'll go with that. So now we're done with this command. And now we just have write a conclusion, which I tried this command as write a conclusion for this script and write a conclusion for this video, and it just does better if it says article, but so it says article, but anyways, so now it's going to write us a conclusion. This command usually works pretty well, but again, it's pretty long, and it just wants to summarize the entire thing. Okay, it kind of, I'm just going to try it this way. I've actually been finding that if you can just do write a conclusion, and now it's just repeating itself for some reason. All right, try this one more time. There we go. Catchy headline is the key to getting people to click on your article. In this video, you'll learn how to write a compelling title. No, we already went through that. Okay, so a catchy headline is the key for getting people to click on your article. Let us know what other topics we can help with by leaving a comment below. That's great. So that actually contains, often when you ask Jarvis to write a conclusion, it'll conclude with a call to action, like leave a comment below. If it doesn't, then we have this command, which is write a short verbal CTA for the above content. But we don't need that one because we already have a CTA right there. All right, so now we've got a short video script. This is 221 words long. So it says about 2-minute reading time, which is too long for my YouTube short. I usually try and keep them about 120, 150 to 200 words long, and that way if you just talk fast or have a fast voiceover, then you can still get that in there. And anyways, I hope this worked for you. You can use this to write any kind of short content, really, or even longer content if you were to make things longer with more of the compose function. But that is how I've been writing short YouTube scripts for YouTube Shorts, and you can use that to write any kind of short video script. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll catch you in the next video.